Do you struggle with brain fog, pressure in your head, maybe you have difficulty concentrating, you have tension in your neck and shoulders, maybe your jaw, maybe your sinuses are full, maybe you have a puffy face, or maybe your eyes are swollen? This short routine is going to clear your head, reduce pressure in your face, head, and neck and shoulders, and it's going to make you feel lighter. I think it's going to change your life. Let's get to it. Most people understand the body's drainage system as the lymphatic system. However, most don't understand we have a system called the lymphatic system that helps the brain drain. We need this brain to drain so that we can feel lighter, more clear-headed, and reduce the fog and tension in our neck. There's a few things that cause sluggishness in our lymphatic system. Things like overburdened stress, consistent inflammation in our body, lack of movement. We do not move enough. We sit too much. Most of the drainage occurs here. So if you're not moving your neck, which we probably don't do enough because we sit and don't move, it's going to become sluggish. Let's unclog it right now so you can feel the best you felt in years. I hope you're ready to follow along with me, because I know if you do this with me, within a few minutes, you're going to feel like a different person. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to get our breathing right before we start. We want you to stand tall, slightly chin tuck, not a lot, just very slightly to get your head over top of your shoulders, and then visualize a rope pulling up our head. I want you to stand like that with palms out or facing forward, and focus on your breathing. Focus on breathing through your belly, not your chest. Let's just do 3 to 5 breaths that are going to focus, bring it from our chest down to our tummy, just to prime our lymphatic and lymphatic systems so that this routine will be very effective. So breathe with me right here. Okay, we've primed the system. The most important thing is understanding that all things flow from brain down. Right underneath our collarbones, these 2 bones right here, is where things collect. Think about it like a sink. We need to open up the sink, remove the drain so there's no clogging or slowness of that drain. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab and just rub underneath our bones. Tap a little bit. We're gonna do both sides because there are 2 drainages in both sides. We're going to do this for just about 15 to 30 seconds. You don't have to push too hard because the lymphatic system is just underneath your skin when we do all of this. So you don't have to push too hard, but for here, just really make sure you're putting a little bit of pressure underneath your collarbones. As I say, we're trying to remove the drain or the clog in the sink, so to speak. Always keep your shoulders back and keep your posture up. You can do this seated, but I really like doing it standing because we can really focus on keeping our spine up, straight, and in good alignment. Again, right underneath your collarbones, a little bit of self-massage, priming the pumps. So it's going to help lower the pressure in the chest to help lymphatic flow down. Now that we've opened up the clogged sink, so to speak, and we've primed the pump, we're going to move on right to our neck. So this one, the good news is you're going to start with your fingers, and you're going to do the sides, and you're going to brush towards the sink or the drain. Again, not so hard that you can't breathe, just gentle, and you can get underneath the chin here and really just help the puffiness and the drainage to help pull down. Just visualize you're pulling that fluid into the drain. Again, the sides, get up to the chin. Another technique you can use here is we can take the chin and protrude it. You really feel the muscles underneath the neck when you do that. If you want a little bit more tension release, then take your chin, push it forward, and then stick your tongue to the top lip like this. I already feel better and clearer in my head just from that position. We're going to continue to move up now, and we're just going to come underneath the jaw with our fingers. Again, not too hard. This right around this area is really helpful for any tension in your jaw, It's going to reduce any inflammation there. You can kind of combine them both if you want. But I really like getting from the back of the ear all the way around. This is about 10 passes in each position. Again, let's come under the cheekbone now, or the zygomatic arch. It's kind of like making yourself smile. Your face probably looks funny like mine right now, but it doesn't matter. It's really effective. And like I said, I think if you do this daily, take 5 minutes or so. I'm going to take my glasses off here. You're going to notice a massive change in how you feel and the brain fog. Let's go above now, underneath the eyes, and then pull down. So we're going to sweep and down. This can get rid of some of the puffiness you might experience in your eyes as well. Again, I'm not pushing too hard, just enough to pull fluid out, and again, pushing it down into the drain. Okay, let's move up to just around the eyebrows again. Gentle, stay off your eyes so you don't hurt or damage your eyelids, but we're just gonna follow our eyebrows and right down to, again, now we're above the cheekbone. There's below and above. So let's follow the eyebrows down. You have an important nerve, your trigeminal nerve, that comes out here, so it can cause facial pain and side of your head pain. So this can be an added benefit to help with reduced tension in that. Again, and then now we're gonna move to our forehead. Your face, if you're doing this with me, your face is probably really red right now, but who cares? It's gonna make you feel significantly better. As I say, 3 to 4 to up to 10 passes in each way. And just, again, you can't really do this wrong. Just make sure you're sweeping gently, smoothly, and we're visualizing and trying to pull the fluid and help the fluid get to where it needs to be, which is just underneath your collarbones. Okay, now we're gonna take our hands and we're gonna come on our side of our head. I really like this one. Again, you can come right up to the top of the head and pull down with your fingers. It's kind of like a scalp massage too. So those that suffer from tension headaches, these muscles here, your masseter and temporalis muscles, will get a gentle massage as well. You want to come right to the top and towards the back. Just spend some time, some self-care, really just helping your lymphatic system pull that excess fluid out. Some good change, get rid of some toxins, clear your head, and you're gonna feel lighter. Finally, we're gonna come to the back of the neck. We didn't do that when I showed the front. The back, the suboccipital area, the same thing. You can massage just underneath the skull. Really just same thing. You wanna pull down around the side of the neck, up to the back of the head. We're really making sure we're hitting every part from your collarbone to the vertex of your head, to the back of the head, to the suboccipital areas, and down. I know if you're doing this with me, for whatever reason, whether you have headaches, dizziness, unbalance, brain fog, difficulty concentrating, TMJ, stress, tension in your neck and shoulders, really anything that's going to help alleviate tension from here up, it can help those symptoms. I see a lot of patients with brain fog, and this is one thing that I help them put into their lifestyle, and they notice a massive change in a whole bunch of things. So I always say, this could change your life. I know that sounds, optimistic, but I really believe that if we spend some time doing this on a day-to-day basis, you're gonna notice big change right away. You should notice a change. You should be standing taller, focus your breathing down here on your belly again, and then just check your mobility now in your neck. The other thing that we talked about at the beginning of the video is that we don't move enough. And this is true for all of our bodies, but specifically our neck. We're sitting. So just end with me with some rotations. Let's go 5 to each side. This just helps, again, pull things down and drain the built up pressure. And then up and down. You notice I'm doing this nice and slow. Shoulders back, breathing through my stomach. And now we'll go ear to shoulder. Don't move your body. Visualize your ear to your shoulder. So the movement might be subtle for some. And then we're going to protract and retract. Again, do this gently. Don't force anything. Shoulders back. 3, 4. And one more. And then the toughest mobility is your lateral translation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand tall. You're going to think clear. Tell me which one and movement you like the best. Tell me how you're going to implement this into your life so that you can improve your clarity, reduce brain fog, tension, and any other symptom you have from the neck up. I really hope you like videos like this. If you do, show me some support by giving me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, maybe you'll consider subscribing so you can be informed when I upload a new video. If you want to add some direction to the channel or input on how I produce videos, please consider joining my membership so you get a deeper connection with me, and I appreciate your support always. I appreciate you tuning in. I can't wait to see my next video. Remember, do this daily and let me know how you're feeling. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching and stay well.